I don't know what seasoning they put on this, but the seasoning is my favorite part. That's what I really like. But every bite is super, super crunchy, and that's what I love about it. Do you guys remember how recently I said I wanted to show you one of my favorite dishes, the thing to eat here in Central World Mall? Well, today is Sunday, and I'm here at Central World, here in Bangkok, to show you my favorite dish that I love to eat here at Central World Food Court. Alright, just came up here to the Central World Food Hall, or the food court up here. I actually just had to flip my hat around backwards to prevent the shade or the shadow from coming down, but this is my favorite dish that I always get here. It is 50 Thai baht. And it's something called like yum sabaj karaage rice or something in chicken. Super delicious. It's about medium spicy level. And yeah, let's dig into this. So the time has finally come. Made it back here to Central World. Like I said before, I tried to come to this restaurant, but it was closed. Or the people were on break. Today, they're not on break. I got the dish right here and finally can show you one of my favorite foods here in Bangkok and in the mall here. And also, today's a Sunday, so it's a very good day to go to the mall and just hang out. But they give you some fresh steamed rice that was made in the rice cooker and some freshly deep fried light chicken, I would say. So crunchy. I don't know what seasoning they put on this, but the seasoning is my favorite part. That's what I really like about it. It's super, super salty. It has a little bit of like a zest to it or something. And the way they just deep fry the crispiness of the chicken, or the way they make the chicken so crispy from being deep fried. However, I haven't even like woken up today, but it is just hard to describe or hard to put into words. But very, very phenomenal. I don't know what's on top of here. Cilantro? Basil? And they also top it with some red onion, of course, and some other green stuff. I don't know exactly which green stuff it is, but it is super, super tasty. But every bite is super, super crunchy, and that's what I love about it. Because the outside is crunchy, but then the inside is nice and moist and soft. And also when I come up here to the food court, I like to get a coffee from a place called So Coffee. Or there's the name of it. Super, super affordable too. 45 Thai baht for an iced espresso. A very, very good size. The quality is pretty good, I think. Really not bad. The place is getting very crowded right now. There's not many places to sit, so there's people on both sides of me. So I can't really open up the camera too wide here, but I believe the name of the place is Torimaru. Yeah, Torimaru Karaage. Now, one really good thing about this dish is they have the one I got, which is the spicy one, and then they have a one with mayo, and they have a teriyaki one. I've had the teriyaki one, not the mayo. Teriyaki one's pretty good too if you like a little bit of tanginess and sweetness that isn't spicy. Super good. But if you're a mayo freak, that one's for you. The only thing you have to be careful about eating this dish is that the white rice is so sticky that it sticks to the paper bowl here, and you start eating the bowl, which is not so good. Look at that. Just in time because they went on break. Well, that dish I had there at the food court was absolutely super delicious, like it is every time. Very, very good price for 50 baht, or a very good deal for 50 baht. Now, it used to be a little bit cheaper, I remember, when I first got here to Bangkok, and I think the portion size was bigger, but I won't complain because actually the portion size is very good. I'm not super full, I'm not hungry, I'm very content, and that's where you should be when you have a meal. Now, I think that place is getting more popular because every time I go there, there's a line. In fact, today there was maybe, I don't know, 6 people in line. So definitely a good place to go. And if you're here in Central World Food Court, check it out. But as I was saying, the filming conditions got a little tough. The food court always gets jam-packed. The lighting's not super good, and there was people pretty much at each end of my elbow. So I could film what I could film, and there was a family next to us that came in that were tourists, and they were super loud, but they were just like lathering themselves in hand sanitizer and lathering the table in hand sanitizer. It's really interesting to see how there's a lot of people that are still very afraid of COVID or any bacteria or sickness, so they just use hand sanitizer like crazy. But nonetheless, great meal, and now time to move on and explore the mall here, as it is Sunday, the biggest shopping day of the week. Now it is about noontime right now here in Bangkok, and this morning was a very, very rainy day so far, which is nice because it cooled down. The climate, the temperature right now is very, very comfortable, and yeah, it's much needed. This morning I woke up to heavy rain and thunderstorms, and I'll tell you what, it was very pleasant. It was really nice to just kind of sleep in and hear it. Alright, just come outside to soak in the fresh air. It's not very hot right now. Actually, now it's almost 2 o'clock, and that's where the temperature is here. It's 33 degrees. It says there is a chance of rain again, but there's a lot of overcast, and the sky is not so sunny, so it feels pretty good out here. It's very, very comfortable. And one thing I wanted to say is, you know, when you don't have rain for a very long time, like here in Bangkok, you can go several months without any rain because it's like the dry season, right? But when you do get rain, you appreciate it. One of the things I don't really like are the tuk-tuks. They are just so noisy. Their exhaust system, it bugs me sometimes. But yeah, like I was saying, it's really nice when it rains sometimes because you appreciate the rain. You know, when you live in a place where it rains quite often, you get really sick of it. You hate the rain and it interrupts everything. But when you don't have it for a while, you appreciate it so much. And when it does rain, you're like, this is nice, this is comfortable. So recently it's been nice to have some rain every day, just for, you know, maybe 30 minutes, 1 hour, a couple hours. Definitely been enjoying it here in Bangkok. But I will say, this is an interesting place to hang out right outside here on the open square, because a lot of people do their photo shoots, their TikToks and things like that. As you can see over here, people want to have a very nice photo with the Central World building next to them, or the Big Apple store right here. So it's a very cool place to come and just hang out and yeah, enjoy some free time.